Okay, welcome everyone. Let's go ahead and get started here. Okay, today we have we're going to be flying the Airbus 380, Airbus 380 from Boston to Miami. Today the weather's pretty great too. We got a lot of coverage here in the area. We have air traffic control covering down too from most of the East Coast. So we're going to be capturing from Boston, as you see where we're located here. We have ground already on. We got tower we'll be connected to. We got a departure we'll be connecting to. And then from departure we'll be connecting to center. And there it looks like we got New York online. We got DC, Washington online as well too. As we get closer to Miami, hopefully we get Miami online as well too. So that's where we're going to start off as far as air traffic control coverage. All right, and we'll tune into them right now. There's a lot of chit chatter, a lot of that going on right now. So I just want to just pull it away so I can give a quick general briefing here before we kick off without having all the chatter in the background. As far as our aircraft, we've already got it started up, already got it prepared already. As a matter of fact, we haven't fueled it yet. We'll drop some fuel in it before we depart here. But before doing so, actually, let's take a look at that now as far as the fueling here, and then we'll go over the briefing as far as the plan. All right. So looking at our travels here, looks like we're going to need around 101,000 pounds of fuel. Let's go ahead and just put that in there now. Let's go ahead and set that up. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do 101,000. We'll go 103, it's fine. Okay, we'll apply that now. Alright, so we won't forget there. Okay, so we're fueled. We have our FMC already programmed and set as well too. Let's take a look at our plan here, folks. Let's put our plan, look at it here. Okay, we're going to be taxiing from there's usually are restrictions, taxiway restrictions, what have you, departure restrictions when it comes to the Airbus 380 here. So we're going to be taxiing via Lima, Bravo, November, crossing 19 right there, taxiing via November, crossing 15 left, and then holding 22 right, the clearance across 22 right on November. We're going to be holding 22 left for departure. So that's where we line up for departure on 22 left. Normally they line up on 22 right, but Airbus is required to, as far as restrictions, to depart on runway 22 left. So that's going to be out of Boston. Okay, so let's look at a little quick, folks. Let's get a quick briefing on our plan here on our departure. The departure via said SOX 5 departure, folks. All right, here's our waypoints. Coming out of Boston. Okay, we're going to be climbing. We got the altitude restrictions on our climb. Initial climb coming out Boston via runway 22 left. We're going to climb heading to 215, which is runway heading there. Intercept 139 degrees to TJ. Okay, right there, as such. And then from there, we're going to do not exceed 210 knots until 520, then on depicted route to the SOX. Top altitude initials 5,000. That's what we're going to have it set to get cleared to climb from there. Okay, folks. That's our departure route right here, coming out of Boston. All right. Crossing a barrel, maximum 250 knocks out of barrel only. Okay. All right. So let's continue on here. All right. So we're gonna then connect to transition to SOX, direct to Buzzard, direct to Sioux, direct to what's that? East Hampton. Okay. Let me zoom it out for you a little bit more here. Then direct to Rifle. Then we're gonna hit our initial first airways, Juliet 174 Airways. Right. And we're going to stay on that airways all the way till we get to Snow Hill. Okay. Snow Hill is when we're going to come out of the airways. Then direct to CB, direct to Wedrow, then direct to Dixon. Okay. Then we're going to hit next airways, Alpha Romeo 22 22 Airways. We're gonna come out of that airways at, let's see, Jore, and from Jore we're gonna then transition into our star for our arrival. Here's a overstep as far as our star arrival into Miami. We're gonna be arriving to Miami via runway 09. Right. Here's our descent via the Highly 7 arrival here, star into Miami. We're gonna be crossing. Let me see. Since we're gonna be landing eastbound, we'll be crossing Milsea at 280 knots at 16,000 feet. Okay. Follow our route as far as our descent all the way through to Rubo. From Rubo, we'll then transition into our turn for our initial approach, runway 09 into Miami. Okay, so let's just take a quick look at that arrival into Miami there. All right, approach 09. So we're going to then turn into to Grits, and then from Grits, then we'll at 3,000 feet, and then we're going to descend down to Ines at 1,500 feet. That's where we should be capturing our glide slope around Ines. Okay, capturing our glide slope around Ines for our arrival to 09. Okay, all right, that's the plan, folks. Let's get back to Boston. Let's tune back into air traffic control. It's not going to be a lot of chatter from me because there's going to be a lot going on as far as communication from me to air traffic control. But once we get airborne, I will give a quick status update, and we'll have you as well too. So we'll go ahead and get started. We'll get air traffic control online here, and then we'll continue from there. Okay, folks, so just stand by. Let's see, so we're at Boston. Okay, let's go ahead and get our departure. Let's get our yeah, that's the route that we want to look at right there for Boston. All right, let's pull that aside here. Let's get on board here, folks. Let's get on board here. Let's tune into our frequency here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and tune in our frequency, which is going to be ground 121.9.
And upon 79, super push back into the airway is at your discretion and advise ready for taxi.
Got the clearance to push and start. Let's go ahead and get our tug lined up and let's get pushed back here into position.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up. Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Boss ground, hello. JetBlue A10, vacator crossing, vacator runway 22, right, with you. JetBlue A10, hello, sir.
And JetBlue A10, Boston ground, welcome to Massachusetts. You can taxi to the Charlie terminal via Echo Alpha, and you have a great rest of your evening.
Echo Alpha to terminal. Just confirm position on terminal, please.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release.
You'll be going to the Charlie terminal and anywhere at the Charlie terminal you'd like.
Okay, thank you.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Okay, folks, let's go ahead and get her started up here.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by. Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Okay, folks, looks like we started up. Engines are all started up. We got a positive on all four engines here. We're going to go ahead and request clearance to taxi. All right.
And Quebec Charlie Romeo 129, runway 22 right, taxi via Kilo, Bravo, November, cross runway 15 right, hold short runway 15 left. And Quebec Charlie Romeo 129, just so you are aware, your microphone is very, very loud and it's very hard to hear.
Hey, ground. This is Lufthansa 1979. Request taxi runway 22 left.
And Lufthansa 1979, runway 22 left, taxi via Bravo, November, cross runway 15 right, hold short runway 15 left.
Copy that. Cleared taxi runway 22 left via Bravo, cross 15 right via November, taxi via November, hold 15 left 97. Copy.
Lufthansa 1979 Super for sequencing, hold short runway November. I'm going to get a plane out in front of you.
Okay, looks like air traffic control wants us to hold at November for sequencing. Get another aircraft in front of us there, so we'll go ahead and hold right before we get to November. We'll go ahead and hold for traffic there.
Boston Ground on runway 2507, good day. It's then Charlie 32 with information November on board. Request departure to Ronald Reagan Asphalt.
And Envoy 2507, Boston Ground, your clearance is on request. Stand by, I'll be with you in just a second.
2507, stand by.
runway 15 right on November, and hold short runway 15 left. And Lufthansa 1979, follow the 320 in front across 15 right.
What's coming at the follow the 320 Lufthansa crossing 15 right 9.
Boston ground, good afternoon, United 816 with information Lima, IFR to Philadelphia.
United 816, Boston ground, good afternoon. Your clearance on request, stand by. I'll be with you in just a second.
Ground, good afternoon, American 1162 to Charlie.
And American 1162, Boston ground, welcome to Massachusetts.
First, going to be just cross 22 right. We're holding short at Whiskey. It's National Cargo 475. Radio check, Boston ground, radio check, please. Did we lose Boston ground, National Cargo 475?
Yeah, maybe so.
I think so.
American 1162, do you copy?
A negative 1162.
All right, my audio was going down. Let's try that again. American 1162, taxi straight into the Bravo terminal via Charlie, and have a great day.
Straight into the terminal, Charlie, American 1162, we appreciate it.
Quebec Charlie Romeo 129, cross runway 15 left on November. Monitor tower 128.8, have a great flight.
Cross 15 left, monitor tower 1288, Quebec 129, good day, sir.
And Lufthansa 1979 Super, cross runway 15 left at November. Monitor tower 128.8, and you have a great flight.
Part to the right, cargo ramp, sir. We lost comms with yourself, National Cargo 475.
Taxiing right now, crossing 15 left.
Quebec Charlie Romeo 129 Boston Tower, good afternoon. Wind 240 at 18, gust 24, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Copy winds, 22 right, clear for takeoff, Trent 1.
Boston Tower with you with November for November 160 Alpha to land, 22 left.
160 Alpha Boston Tower, good afternoon. Wind 240 at 18, gust 24, runway 22 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 22 left for November 160 Alpha.
American 3455, open to Boston on Charlie, hold short, runway 22 right, departing traffic.
On Charlie, hold short, runway 22 right, departing traffic. American 3455.
Lufthansa 1979 Super Boston Tower, good afternoon, runway 22 right, line up and wait, traffic crosses downfield. Lufthansa 1979, okay, on November, cross runway 22 right, hold short, runway 22 left.
Copy that, cross 22 right, hold short, 22 left, 90 back up.
American 3455 on correction on Charlie, cross runway 22 right and contact ground point 9er. Have a good day.
On Charlie, cross runway 22 right, ground point 9er. Good day.
Quebec Charlie Romeo 129, contact Boston departure. Good day.
Boston Tower, good afternoon. United 325 on the ILS for 22 left.
United 325, Boston Tower, good afternoon. Wind 3, correction 240 at 18, gust 24, continue approach.
Continue approach for United 325.
Hey James, hey, glad to have you, James. I know it's been a minute there since I've been kind of MIA, but glad to have you, James. Got that Airbus 380 on a on a tarmac today to Miami. It's gonna be a fun flight here. Thanks for joining, James. Hope all is well. I know you heard me had to correct the at the correct tower here. They tried to get me out of 22 right, but with this 380, you know, there's as you're aware, dude, there's restricted runways for this thing here, so I have to remind about the procedures for 22 left on departure out of Boston. So, but
Lufthansa 1979 Super, runway 22 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait. One line up and wait. 22 left, 97. All right, so let's do this.
Lufthansa 1979 Super, wind 240 at 18, gust 24, runway 22 left, clear for takeoff, traffic on a 4-mile final. Bearing 160 Alpha, welcome to Boston on Echo, cross runway 22 right, and actually you're going to signature today?
Was looking for general aviation parking.
Bearing 60 Alpha, okay, taxi via Papa, Echo, and right turn onto Mike.
That's Papa, Echo, and then a right turn on the mic for 160 Alpha.
United 325, wind 240 at 18, gust 24, runway 22 left, clear to land, caution rate turbulence, previous departure, heavy A380.
Clear to land 22 left for United 325.
V1.
1979 Super, contact departure, good day.
What's that? Contact departure, 1979.
Cleared to cross runway 22 right for 160 Alpha.
160 Alpha, negative, you missed the turn onto Mike. On Echo, cross runway 22 right and contact ground point 9er.
Chain 3000 to establish in the localizer, cleared ILS runway 22 left approach, maintain 170 knots or greater until focus.
Cleared ILS 22 left. 3000 still waiting, 170 until focus, Central State 85.
Lufthansa 1979 Super, Boston departure, at contact, climb maintain 14,000. Number 124, Victor Mike, cleared to the Boston Class Bravo airspace, via fly heading 180, maintain VFR at 5,500.
Okay, cleared to the Class Bravo, 180 on the heading and VFR 5,500. Thanks, 124, Victor Mike.
Hey, Captain Shaquille, Oakville. Hey, what's happening? Glad to have you. Yeah, I had to pull the big weapon out today with the Airbus A380. So yeah, we got some fun on this one. So yeah, I've been kind of MIA here, and so I decided why not jump out here and let's get it rolling here. But yeah, glad to have you there. Glad to have you join. Yeah, this is yeah, you know, this is as we all know, this is the one that's large and in charge. So clearing airways here, everybody. It caused all kind of turbulence, air turbulence, and all that. But I love this. I love this thing there. I love this aircraft. It's pretty amazing. So it's gonna be a pretty fun flight down to Miami,
Thank you.
Boston.
Expect the ILS runway 22 left
See, James said, I like the
November
I heard some not so positive things about the developer. I agree with you. There are some concerns here with the controls of this aircraft. You know, it's really I can say this much. You know, when I first got on board to trying this here thing out, I was really frustrated with it because it just seemed as if I could not get it together here. It definitely takes a lot of patience to try to you know these controls and all this, the FMC and all that. It's just that this is not user friendly at all. So I'm having to resort to
contact Boston Center 134.7. Have a good day.
Boston Center 134.792. That copy. So I'm having to resort to the simple FMC for my FMC transition there, and which actually works really fine. So that's the kind of reef I got there as far as being able to properly program this flight and it operating the way it should. So all right, let's tune into center here real quick. Stand by. Center, good evening. This is Lufthansa 1979 Super. Currently with you, climbing up altitude 14,000.
Lufthansa 1979 Boston Center. Good afternoon. Climb and maintain flight level 360.
Climb 360, 1979.
Boston Center 64429. Do you know what runways are actively using today?
All right, there we go, folks. Let me see.
6429 runway 22 left.
My pleasure, sure. If I knew you,
Thank you. 64429.
would have been.
Try go Delta Mike 0 to right heading 080.
Yeah, I know. It was kind of like
Delta Mike 0.
I was so tied into this other game. I jumped out there, so let me get out here and fly. I haven't flown in a few days,
Right,
so it was kind of a spur moment thing. You said James said you work for the Department of Defense. Yeah, actually, I have a I work for a company called Leidos, which is a big contractor, and you know, as far as DoDs. So yeah, I do a lot of work as you know, for that company and such, but not directly for Department of Defense. So. Let's get a quick visual, folks, to see what this thing looks like on external. Let me see. Matter of fact, let me turn off some of those external lights as well.
Number 646 Papa Charlie, descend and maintain 4,000.
1 second here. Let's see.
Descend, maintain 4006 Papa Charlie.
All right, so we're lighting, landing lights. Shut that off there. Shut that taxi light as well too. Get our relief here. Good. All right, let's take a look at her. Yeah, it's so let me let's see. So you said so I'm sorry, James, you said or work with. I wasn't quite sure. That's what I thought. Yeah. So one thing I can say, folks, I noticed something about you see Shaquille throws white stuff, and James. I heard that.
United 728, descend via the Robot 3 arrival, runway 22 left, Boston on
I'm using
3010.
There's a
Descend via the Robot 3
what is it?
runway 22 left, United 728.
The enhancement. What is it called?
Number 7946 uniform, turn right heading 080.
For the scenery
descend and maintain
that I'm using for XPlane a lot. What is it called? I'm trying to. What is it? I've enhanced the scenery for this. Is called Orthro 4XP is what I want to try and say here that I'm using for enhancing a lot of the scenery and stuff here for this XPlane thing, which I think is really cool. I really enjoy using it. I'm not sure if y'all use it as well too. Okay, yeah. O'Neil, yeah. I tell you, this is it takes a lot of. I see it's a killer on your memory, but you gotta. I notice I have to really have the support backbone on that. But I have just about all the contents of US covered, top down, which is a killer on the memory. But still, I'm able to maintain it. So I really love that.
Just want to confirm
that feature
2,000 for Delta Mike 0.
Of course, so. Yep.
2500.
2,500 for Delta Mike 0.
Yeah, glad to have you both. You both are the ones who I tell you. I can say are my elites here, both James and you there, Oatmeal. So glad to have you both.
64429 is gonna step away for 3 minutes.
Approved.
James said, if you want large patches of Orthro, go to its Vertical Sims website. 48 states. Vertical Sims. I'm gonna write that down there. Got it. All right, copy that. I'll check that out.
4382 requesting 10 minutes more.
48 states. Good gracious! Wow. Wow, we're trailing pretty good here on the map, folks. Now we've already cleared our seat here. Direct to buzzer at this time. And also, let me see what we look like as far as
209 for spacing, firmware 733.
There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
JetBlue 2016, descend via
the our coverage here, folks. We have here. We got good coverage all the way down too. We got never mind. You meant 47.
7 3. Sorry, what was the arrival? Sorry, JetBlue 26.
Got New York online.
I'm sorry, descend via the J Fund to
Washington,
arrival
D.C.
runway
online.
22 left, the Boston altimeter 3010.
Hopefully we get some coverage down here in Miami area.
2, looks back 22 left, I think, altimeter 2016.
United 728, contact Boston approach 133.0, have a good day.
133.0, Boston approach, United 728, thanks, see ya.
November 794, 6 uniform, advising on the airport inside 10 o'clock, 6 miles.
Yeah, visual is 46 uniform.
November 794, 6 uniform, clear visual approach 129.
Yeah, notice
visual approach 129.
got this world traffic popping up here. I got to figure out how to disable that. I'll figure it out. So let's just ignore that for this flight.
Right, 150.
Last time I was on, I went ahead and updated my world traffic. So
cross
I'm trying to.
At and maintain 2000 and 250 knots. The Kennedy altimeter 3018.
3018 at Kivalton, and cross Kivalton 12,000, 250 knots, Quebec 129.
Number 646, Papa Charlie, descend and maintain 2,200.
2,200, 6 Papa Charlie.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Boston. Yeah, it is pretty massive. I mean, look at this. Let's look at this again. Look at that. That's it goes all the way up to Boston Center. Goes. Look at that. Woo! All the way up here. Wow. Yeah. So it's a good coverage there for the Boston. Yep.
Number 64429, contact Boston approach 133.0. Have a nice day.
133.0, have a great day. 4429.
Oh, James, you got
a 646 Papa Charlie,
so
heading 190, join
give me
the
some
local
guidance
weather.
there. Press the active.
Right, 190, Papa Charlie.
It'll probably disappear. Got it. Let me find out what my active key is that I have set for that. So I can get rid of that. Thanks for that. Appreciate it.
11 Gus 17, runway 29, go to land.
Go to land, runway 29, Air Bonanza 46 uniform, thank you.
Chicago Delta Max here, advise me at the airport in sight, 11 o'clock, 10 miles.
Delta Mike Sierra has no visual. We're in cloud cover right now.
Okay, do you want the ILS approach then?
I'll take ILS. Vectors for ILS for Delta Mike Sierra.
Chicago Delta Mike Sierra, turn right heading 090, vectors ILS 1829 approach.
090 for 29er Delta Mike Sierra.
So James said have if I see the
Number
American
646 Papa Charlie, 4 miles from CD LAC, maintain 2,200 until established on the localizer. Clear ILS 1822 approach.
Ocean, not even
2,200 still established, clear for the ILS 226 Papa Charlie.
I saw that and was pretty amazed by that. As far as that coverage, when you see them pop online, the Oceanic, I mean, yeah, they do. They got
Primary 733, clear direct
massive coverage there.
Direct onset, primary 733.
Bill, he says, I'm putting you on my TV.
November 646, Papa Charlie, report after cancellation in the air or on the ground.
You gotta start cooking. I hear you. Bill, let me ask you. I have I don't know, it's kind of strange, but I have an indicator, like a little flag on my head that says that you kind of reside like in a metropolitan DC area, kind of like I know I'm in this part of the region of the world myself, but I don't know, something tells me I think this guy's local here to my jurisdiction here. I'm just wondering, am I right, wrong? I may be totally wrong. You might be out there on see, do you like so James said, do you like Airbus or Boeing or both? You know, I don't know, it's a toss-up. I find myself flying more of the Boeing than I do the Airbus, actually. I don't know, it just seems like when it comes to the products here, the software products here for XPlane, it just seems like I don't know, the Boeing products just seem to be a little more tight-knit as far as their software to me. Is why I'm starting to recognize more and more. I don't know, leaning more towards Airbus. They're okay, but as far as stars, I think Boeing has 1 star up over Airbus as far as their software packages. I enjoy flying them both. I think they both have phenomenal airlines here, but as far as quality and software development for these software providers to go on the XPlane platform,
733, descend via
gotta say Boeing.
to arrival, runway 22 left, the Boston altimeter 3010.
JFON 2, ILS 22 left transition, Primary 733.
Primary 733, thank you, and as you descend, do not exceed 280 knots.
280 knots, speed restriction, Primary 733 on our descent.
Alright, folks, like we're settling out over at our 360, so we're accelerating there to our cruise out too as well too.
Boston Center, Bonanza 794,
Good.
runway 29 Delta.
Turn here for our next waypoint. Let's take a quick visual.
Number 79416 from welcome to Portland, taxi Trent via Alpha Charlie. Have a nice day.
Alpha Charlie 416, thank you, have a good one.
Quebec Air 129, contact New York approach
Wow, I
128.12. Have a nice day.
love the size of this aircraft.
12812, Quebec 129, good day.
Let's see, James said FedEx, Toyota, plus NASCAR is where he. Oh, got it. Okay. Yep, I got you. Yep, I know the location there.
And 6 Papa Charlie has the airport.
You know, I guess you can tell, like, you know, when you hear certain people's dialects.
Number 646,
you know, I was
Papa
born
Charlie.
up north, as a New
what do you wanna do?
Englander,
You wanna cancel
so you
for now?
kind of hear the accent
Yeah,
jump
okay,
out
so now,
of me.
thank you, 6 Papa
In the
Charlie.
Boston area.
Number 646,
I wasn't born in
Papa
Boston, but I was born in
Charlie,
the
service to
New
Squawk
England area.
Fire, free to change your route. Have a nice day.
But I can tell you
6
this
Papa
much.
Charlie, thank you.
You just hear people's dialect, you kind of tell regional as far as where they're, you know, where they're from, where they reside. I think it was something that Miss Oatmeal said. I was like, okay, that's a lingo that I hear around this DC metropolitan area. A couple words that he mentioned, so I had to ask him it. That's good to know, though. Yeah.
Boston Center, good afternoon. Seneca 48765 is 14,000 and the VFR climb to 17.5.
Number 48765 Boston Center, hello, Providence, altimeter 3017.
17.
Try to go Delta Mike Sierra, turn left heading 020.
020 for Delta Mike Sierra.
Boston Center, Apollo 6 with you, flight level 360.
Apollo 6 Boston Center, good afternoon, squawk 4735.
Squawk 4735, Apollo 6.
Try to go Delta Mike Sierra, turn left heading 320, join the localizer.
320 to join localizer for Delta Mike Sierra.
Apollo 6 radar contact 120 miles northeast of Kennebunk, Echo November Echo, maintain flight level 360.
Maintain flight level 360, Apollo 6.
Apollo 6, thank you, and let subsonic, please, less than Mach 1 when you're over land.
Yep, we are reducing speed now to Mach 0.9, Apollo 6.
Thank you. Try to go up Delta Mike Sierra. Actually, give me 1 second here.
Hey, James, hey, I just wanted to ask.
Try to go up Delta Mike Sierra. You're 5 miles from Peach.
I don't think if I asked you that question or not, but what about you? I'm sure you probably prefer Boeing over Airbus, of course.
Maintain 2,500 till establishment.
What about on these platforms here? Which one do you think they're doing better on the software development? Airbus or Boeing as far as software development for these platforms? What's your thoughts on that, James? I'm just curious.
TBM, Charlie Golf, Juliet, Oscar Echo, so go to flight level 230 for 190. Charlie Golf, Juliet, Oscar Echo, Boston Center, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Boston Center. Citation 56, Victor Mike's checking on 17,000.
November 56, Victor Mike, Boston Center, hello, climb and maintain, level 350.
Okay, climb to 350, 56, Victor Mike, thanks.
Try Golf Delta Mike Sierra, wind 21013, gust 19, runway 29, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 29, Delta Mike 0.
November 56, Victor Mike, clear to XC Dog.
James, just for P3D,
XC Dog, 56, Victor Mike.
Boeing all the way. Boeing all the way, of course. I got you. Yeah, Slabs is great, but
Jumbo 2016, contact Boston, approach 133.0, have a nice day.
For XPlane, Airbus all the way, with the exception of the 757.
Boston Center, carry
I would say that's a fair answer.
500, 10 southwest of Rockland for 5 following.
Okay, 31 Boston Center, hello, squawk 4753.
4753, carry through on.
Boston Central, hello, this is Swiss 800 inbound, any value. Swiss 8 Tango, Boston Center, good afternoon, squawk 4754. 4754, Carry 31, radar contact, 8 miles west of Rockland.
Yeah, James, I tell you, this 380 is not an easy one to handle. It really took a lot of time to get it together for me to be able to be comfortable with actually flying this aircraft. But after multiple attempts, I tell you, you just learn as you go along. This thing was tough to really go by, but I can tell you, it took me a lot of trial and error to get to where I'm at with this aircraft for sure. This FMC, as you see here, not the best. It's not anything that I use at all.
Go for it.
Yeah, I barely ever touch it, except for just all the stuff here you see gets pulled into from SEM FMC here. Exclusively, I just can't deal with this FMC at all here. It's really a pain, so I just prefer not to touch it, except for program performance and initial little stuff like that. That's about all I do for FMC. This here, the nav aids work fine. Stuff works fine. Setting up and what have you. That's okay. The lower instruments here, setting up your squawk, your VHF and all that. Nav, you can do it all out of here as well too. It's again, this is not the best, but it'll do. But that's kind of like a visual as far as how this here software looks as far as development there.
Alpha Charlie Hotel 3, descending with you, descending by the Roebuck 3, passing through 30,000 feet now.
Mike Alpha Charlie Hotel 3, Boston Center, hello, descend and maintain flight level 230.
Descend and maintain 230, Mike Alpha Charlie Hotel 3.
Boston Center, good afternoon. This is Connie 501 Heavy with you, flight level 370.
Connie 501, Boston Center, good afternoon.
Boston Center, this is Delta 440 with you at flight level 140, 6 miles from Buzzard.
Delta 440, Boston Center, hello, climb and maintain flight level 380.
Climb and maintain flight level 380, Delta 440.
Lufthansa 1979, contact Washington Center 133.72. Have a nice flight.
Washington Center 133.72, 97 copy.
Primary 733, contact Boston approach 133.0. Have a nice day.
33.0, primary 733. Thank you.
Boston Center, Connie 501.
Go ahead.
I was wondering if we could step away for a few minutes.
Approved.
Roger.
Niner approach.
Cleared visual, runway 19, envoy 4462.
Lufthansa 1979, Washington Center, roger, good afternoon.
Roger, copy, ladies. All right.
Over 19 are vacated.
Washington.
Number 1, welcome to the nation capital, straight ahead to the ramp. Thanks for flying in.
Washington frequency, folks. Looks like they kind of skipped.
2141, fly heading 340 for now for vector for sequence. Just to maintain 4,000.
Skip New York. Straight to Washington.
American 2141, fly heading 340, just to maintain 4,000, vector for sequence.
I guess they may be coming offline, maybe.
340 down to 4,000, American 2141.
Envoy 4462, amend the last, just to maintain 3,000. You've already been cleared for the approach, though, so it really doesn't matter.
I'm sorry, you said set to maintain 3,000 and cancel the approach clearance?
No, I said just to maintain 3,000, but then I remembered I'd already cleared you, so disregard the last.
Oh, roger, thank you.
Southwest 510, vacate 10.
So it's 2510, welcome to Baltimore, straight ahead to the ramp.
Straight ahead to the ramp, Southwest 510.
South 1138 field now is at your 1 to 2 o'clock at 6 miles apart inside.
Field inside, Southwest 1138.
Southwest 1138, can you make the visual from there?
We can.
Southwest 1138, thanks for help. Good visual approach, runway 10, wind 1708, runway 10, cleared to wind.
Clear land, runway 10, Southwest 1138.
Washington Center, Clipper 157. Our autopilot really wants to hold 350 feet above our cruise of 150. Is that alright? If we do 1,500, 300 feet further out?
Clipper 157. Yeah, that's fine. That's something that commonly happens with that sim as well. So you can maintain a block altitude from 15,000 to 16,000.
Roger, thank you so much. Clipper 157.
Glad to help. Thanks for the report.
request push and start at Norfolk.
So, favorite airline, James?
The aircraft at Norfolk, go ahead.
Yeah, let's talk about
2150 request push and
that.
start.
I can say definitely.
Under 2150,
I really
push and
like
start
United.
Your discretion. You'll probably want to push
United,
tail southwest. You can expect runway 23.
I like United because that Star Alliance. It's, it really branched out tremendously, as I'm sure you're aware of as well too. And I love the point system for United. That's just my preference there. So anytime I go, I definitely got to say my preference. I definitely say United, no matter where in the world I go as far as global. United is my absolutely preferred.
Void 4462, wind 18012, runway 19er, clear to
you probably could have caught on that too, probably because I always do fly United or something such as this. Tons.
2141.
I don't know. I just got big favorites there.
Traffic 11 o'clock, 10 miles.
I'm assuming James yours as well too. Probably. Hold on.
Report the traffic.
Maybe I'm wrong. The 777 that you fly is that a United base airline that you fly off with that? And also is that also your favorite as well too, James?
We have the traffic 2141.
American 2141, follow that traffic cleared. River visual, red 19er approach.
Okay, we'll follow him in. Cleared for the river visual 19er. American.
So it's the 5125 Bravo. It's St. Mary's County you're going through, right?
That is affirmative, 25 Bravo.
Roger. Our airspace directly ahead of you is cold, so if you just want to go direct from your present location straight in, you're good to go.
Alright, 25 Bravo, thanks for you. And that's R6613 Alpha?
Let's see. Yeah, 6613, 6611 are both cold.
Alright, appreciate it. 25 Alpha. Or 25 Bravo.
Delta 1819, contact New York approach 128.12. See you later.
128.12, see ya.
Okay, James. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so that cause I knew you was flying that 777. So, but this is new news to me. Flying the Airbus 380, 350. Okay, impressive. Okay.
Hey, can Cessna 25 Bravo get an altimeter setting?
Last aircraft follow the call sign.
Cessna 25 Bravo.
I would like to check out that
Bravo, stand by.
That Airbus 350. I'd like to check it out here. I might go ahead and download that one and try it out. Airbus 350 there. It's one of the ones actually, correction. I do have that aircraft. Let me check my files here. I'm sure I do. Now that's what I'm thinking about it. I think I do have that. Let me pull off to the side here and let me double check and see. I may have that actually. Let's see. Aircrafts. What do I have here? Yep, I have it. I have the 350. I sure do. I think let's get that mixed up with another one there.
5125 Bravo, the Patuxent altimeter is, let's see, 3019er.
3019er, 5125 Bravo, thank you.
American 2141, wind 17016, runway 19er, cleared to land number 2.
19er cleared to land number 2, American 2141.
American 5122, it's basically a direct crosswind at 7. You want the 5s at the 2-3s?
Set up for 2-3, that's okay.
2-3 works just fine. Fly heading 220. Actually, fly heading 270 for now, and we'll get you in 2-3 left or right up to you.
Past few months.
That's set up for 2-3 right, 27, flight heading 270, 5122.
Washington Center, good afternoon, American 128 with you.
Okay, I'm not sure what was going on at the moment, but at
American 128, Washington Center, roger, good evening, climb maintain full tree 30. Sorry, tree 50.
Right.
Tree 50, American 128.
Strange turn events past few months. I really don't know why I'm on the Air A380.
Condor 2150 is ready to taxi Norfolk.
From company, but I want to keep my job, so I
under 2150 runway 23.
Hey, listen. On that note,
current altimeter 3020.
let me just add this much to that there. On that comment there,
235
James.
Charlie 3020 for Condor 2150.
Take it like this. When you get exposed to
162 clear Foxtrot.
additionals outside of your element, those are I would consider that as an opportunity for widening your experience here. So, you know, you can look at it that way. That could be a plus, actually, for having that exposure to actually really learn that aircraft on top of what you already know. Kind of takes you outside of your box, and it makes you much more valuable, I guess you could say. So, look at it like that. You know, I give thumbs up on that one. Well, let's see where that takes you.
JetBlue 1226, over my space, South Jacksonville, final line for you to change group order service terminated. Thanks for flying through and have a good flight.
Thanks for that number to Unicom for JetBlue 1226. Thanks, have a good one.
You too, see you later. American 128, contact Boston Center 134.7. See you later.
Over to Boston, see American 128.
American 2141 going missed at ECA.
41, roger, climb, maintain 4,000.
Hey James, I think I was on mute when I just made my last comment. I'm not sure if you heard me or not. I'm just double checking down on that. You saying you changed over to the Airbus 350 and kind of vague about the answer regarding the company as to why associated with the job. Not sure if I was on mute based on my response to you, but I'll say it again here in case I was on mute here. Look at it like this. By taking out that 777 into the Airbus 350, it's to I look at it as an opportunity for you to step outside the box to get your advancement on widening your experience as far as not only just knowing 777 but also that Airbus 350 makes you much more valuable as well too in the industry, I would say. That's my take on that. By getting that the nurture as far as understanding the Airbus 350 on top of what you already know for the 777. Okay, cool. I don't need to repeat myself then. You say you heard me first time. Excellent. But yeah, thumbs up on that for sure though. Yeah.
Frontier Flight 1122, descend past discretion down to 6,000.
Pilot discretion down to 6,000, Frontier 1122.
Frontier 1122, the Myrtle Beach altimeter 3020.
3020, Frontier 1122.
Underwood 150, short at 23, ready for departure.
Under 2150 after departure, fly runway heading wind 1608, runway 2 tree clear for takeoff.
Runway heading 2 tree clear for takeoff, Condor 2150.
Figure 5122, turn left heading 230, descend maintain 3000.
Turn left 230, descend maintain 3000, 5122.
And 5122, that'll put you on a 20-mile final. The field will be 12 o'clock, 20 miles reported in sight.
Or report inside 5122.
American 2141, you want to give the river visual another shot, or you want to try 1-5? It's probably a little short for you over 1-5, or I can bring you in on 1 technically if you want it, but that's a hefty tailwind.
Yeah, we can do the river visual again. We were just pretty hot coming in.
2141, roger, thanks.
DC Center, Washington Center, Delta 234, switch to flight level 310.
Last aircraft was Delta 234, yeah, okay, Delta 234, Washington Center, roger. Delta 234, radar contact 10 miles west of Richmond, VOR, flight level 310.
Back at 5122, field site.
Figure 5122, cleared visual number 23 right approach.
Cleared visual runway 23 right approach 5122.
Visual sky 1003, contact New York Center 1 tree, disregard 125.32. Figure 2141, turn right, heading 010.
Right 010, American 2141.
Thanks, James. Actually, see, yeah, thanks for having.
Under 2150, 2800, climbing 7000.
So far, I hope that the rest of the day is going well. Going out to eat before I have to head out to the airport later. It's nice to see you. Hey, James. Hey, listen. Thanks for having you. It's always a pleasure having you, of course. You know what I mean? I'm glad to see you there. Football goes well. Check out that game that I just put on there, Cold Water. If you get an opportunity, I've been hooked on that game for the past 4 days. It's a submarine game. It's cool as I don't know what. Check it out. Get your thoughts and see what you think. James, so salute to you. Have a great day, James. Appreciate having you. hey, Mr. Oatmeal. They're looking good, sir. Still here. Yep. Okay. Yep. Still going around. I hope you got that meal cooked up, and hope don't burn up the house there. But definitely, I'm still hanging in there. We're going to a nice flight here to Miami. They already hit DC area already. Virginia area, as far as Washington coverage. So we're heading down. We're getting there slowly but surely.
2150, turn left, heading 060, direct shoal. Resume on navigation.
Left to 060, direct shoal for Condor 2150.
Condor 2150, climb maintain full 310.
After flight level 310 for Condor 2050.
American 5122, wind 150,
Captain Obel, I have to ask you, do you also, I saw you flying the, I was just on one of your live feeds there very recently, you was flying the Airbus, you know, really great coverage on that one of the Airbuses, I can't remember exactly which one it was, but outstanding, excellent live when you put on there. But do you also have the Airbus 380? Just curious. I haven't seen many people fly this 380.
2141.
Haven't seen it flown much. Just curious. Do you also have this one on demo as well too, as far as some of your
will report to River American
some of your live footages for YouTube here?
Cessna 25 Bravo, I have the airport site.
Cessna 25 Bravo, roger. Radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Alright, squawk VFR and frequency change approved. Cessna 25 Bravo, thanks for your agent.
Thanks for flying in. Unit 1135, descend via the Filbo 3, arrival will be Newark, altimeter 3014.
Descend via the Alpha 3 arrivals, altimeter 3014, United 1135.
I have the River American 2141.
American 2141 cleared, cleared visual, wow, cleared for the River visual, runway 19er approach.
Cleared River visual, runway 19er approach, American 2141.
Radar check. 4x5 light static.
DC Center, good afternoon. Maiden 666 with information Bravo IAD, IFR to Atlanta.
Last aircraft calling Dulles Towers on 120.1.
20.1.
American 5122, vacating 23 right, Bravo 5.
American 5122, welcome to Raleigh, straight ahead to the ramp. Thanks for flying in.
Thanks for your job, great ATC, 5122.
Thank you.
Washington Center, Delta 440 with you at flight level 380.
Delta 440 Washington Center, squawk 3705.
Squawk 3705, Delta 440.
Washington Center, Delta 234 Trent, descend into the JFK airport whenever you're ready.
Delta 234, descend past discretion to flight level 180.
and flight level 180.
American 2141, wind 17016, runway 19er, cleared to land.
19 cleared to land, American 2140.
Delta 440, I'm logging off here in a second. So monitor Unicom for exchange group. Thanks for flying in.
Thank you for your ATC. Monitoring Unicom. Have a good day.
You too, see you later. Clipper 157, leaving United States to the south. Jacksonville's on a line for exchange group. Radar service terminated. Thanks for flying out. Have a good flight.
Switching to Unicom to 2.8, 157. Thank you for the ATC coverage. Have a good weekend.
You do the same. Delta 234, are you flying an arrival into JFK today?
Yes, sir. I'm going in with the Camry for arrival.
Delta 234, roger.
Whatever you want to change the arrivals, whatever makes it easier for you.
Delta 234, no, I just want to clean up some of your route before you get to New York. The last fix I have for you is Molson, which is all the way down in Atlanta. But I just updated your route to the Cameron 4, so they'll know exactly what you're doing.
Oh, thank you very much.
Glad to help. United 1135, contact New York Center 125.32, see you later.
2532, United 1135, thank you, have a lovely evening, cheers.
You do the same too.
Washington Center, good afternoon, Delta 5828, looking to get IFR to Winston-Salem on the ground here in Reagan.
Delta 5028, I'm going to be logging off here in a second, but let me get you cleared out of here. Expect PDC here in a second.
Wonderful, thanks, man.
Washington Center, Delta 234, flight level 180.
Delta 234, roger, thanks. Stand by, I'm trying to get you an early handoff into New York approach.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. FedEx 733, contact New York Center 125.32.
Over New York Center 125.32. Thanks so much. Have some good afternoon. FedEx 733 Heavy.
You too, see you later. Delta 234, contact New York approach 128.12. See you later.
Can you repeat that one more time? Your mic started screaming at me for a second.
Sorry about that. 128.12, that's New York approach.
Contact New York approach at 128.125. Thank you very much for all your stay.
Thanks. You're welcome. See you later. Tons of 1979, leaving my airspace to the south. Well, actually, I'm going to be logging off here in a second, but you'll be out of my airspace soon-ish. Freezing change approved. Radar service terminated. Thanks for flying through and have a good flight. Condor 2150, contact Boston Center now, 134.7.
Over to Boston Center for Condor 2150. Have a good one.
You too. See you later. Alright, that means nobody else should be on their frequency. However, Washington Center now logging off. Time now 2043 Zulu. Thanks for flying ZDC. We'll see you next time.
Hey, Shaquille. Okay, so you say you're waiting until the I&I to come out. Okay. Hey, listen. Yeah, I mean, shoot, man, I tell you, your live footage is YouTube, man. They're incredible. I mean, you have a outstanding, great, phenomenal following as well too. Captain O'Neill, O'Mill, I tell you, man, it's every time I come on and I can see you on there, I jump on there so I can get a little bit from that. So I tell you, that's you set those roots, so appreciate what you do. American Airlines 1255. This is Lufthansa 1979. How to read?
American 1255, loud and clear.
Watch copy. Looks like I'm at you at 12 o'clock. Just to let you know, I'm maintaining altitude 380.
Roger that. I'll be looking for traffic. It's really hazy up here.
Roger copy. 19 copy.
Smooth flight, though.
Absolutely. Couldn't ask for a better day to fly, actually. Safe flying, Captain.
Miami. Miami traffic select to 733. We are 14 miles out of final runway 09, Miami traffic.
Miami traffic, this is Lufthansa 1979 Super, currently turning on final for runway 09.
Miami traffic, American 318. We are established on final 08 right, Miami. Miami traffic, American 318, short final 08 right, Miami.
Take this temperature is going to hold short heat right.
Miami traffic, flight 2733, established on the ILS runway 09, Miami traffic.
Miami traffic speedbird 209, establish ILS runway 09.
Copy that. This is Lufthansa 1979. Currently on glide slope for 1979.
Yeah, Miami traffic, American 318 is clear, 08 right, Miami.
Miami traffic, Solaris 2733, short final runway 09, Miami traffic.
Uh, 209, what's your speed for 1979?
$2,500.
Cactus 1043 is lining up E-rate.
$2,000.
Cactus 1043 is taking off E-rate.
Miami traffic, FedEx A380 heavy is holding short of runway 8 left, crossing 8 left to hold short of 8 right.
Miami traffic, Solaris 2733, clear runway 09.
Miami traffic, Canada 452 is taxiing from spot 6 to runway 12 via November.
Miami traffic, Solaris 2733 is
1,000.
runway 1230.
Miami traffic, FedEx A380 heavy is line up and wait, runway 8 right.
Miami traffic, speedbird 209, runway 09 vacated.
$500.
Miami traffic, FedEx A380 heavy, departing runway 8 right.
$400. $300. $200. $100 above. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, minimum.
All right, folks, we're going to rewind the tapes on this one to do a quick analysis of that landing there and see how it was. Okay, so just bear with us as we exit the runway here. We're going to taxi via Quebec into the terminal from there, Terminal Juliet. Then we're going to go ahead and do another rewind on this here, on this landing there. So stand by. Main traffic, this is Lufthansa 1979 Super, exit runway 09.
Miami traffic, Air Canada 452 is landing up, taking off runway 12.
All right, folks, let's do a quick replay here on this. Check out this landing. As we mentioned, I think it could have been a little better, actually. I think I got anticipated pulled back a little bit sooner than later, but let's sooner than what I should have. But let's again, let's go ahead and just give it a quick rewind here. Take a look at that again here. This approach. Let's fast forward a little bit here. Yeah, I think I pulled back a little bit too much at that last point there. let's take a look at let's see what it's like here. All right, let's go ahead and play it. All right, let's see here. My speed brake should have deployed too. I don't think they did, but let's just see if it's going to show up here. Ah, see, I pulled back a little too much right there. Yeah, that's okay. I think it could have been a little softer on the sit down. Okay, yeah, okay. These speed brakes did deploy automatically, okay, which is good, and I think they went down by themselves as well too. Alright, okay, that's fine. It slowed down really fast, and I only had like 50%. I didn't have a full brakes either. So I could have had, actually I had low brakes. Actually, I could have had that, actually. It really slowed it down really fast. Let's rewind it some more, folks. Let's look at a different view here. Yeah, I think I brought her down still a little hard. Still, I think it was a little hard. I didn't let it just come down. I pushed it again and didn't allow it just to come down. Let's look at the passengers view here. Get the passengers. Let's see, get the passengers' experience on this landing.
100.
Get a feel for it here. Ah, right there, yeah. And I think that was a little hard, actually. Let's get a couple more views here, folks. A second. Alright, let's
100.
Get a quick external view.
200.
Wow. Yeah, floater up a little too much there. I still think that was a little too hard on that touch. It didn't bounce, but still, I think it was still too hard. Let's get one more view. Let's get a tower view, folks, and then we'll call it. Let's rewind one more time here. Let's get our tower view. Alright, let's from here, let's go. Okay, tower view. Let's see. Let's go right here, tower view. Here we go. Okay, let's see. All right, yeah, this thing is so big. It literally looks like it's like she's floating. Pretty much, it's just so big. Such a big flight. So I can see what I did wrong here. What happened was that I pulled a little bit too much, pulled back a little too much, and I made her float a little too much. So right there, that was too much right there. I was a little aggressive there, right? And then I pushed forward, and I wish I should not have done that. I should have let her just come on down without doing that. Alright, so there we go. Alright, folks, that was our landing, folks. That was our flight from Boston to Miami. I must say, let me just fast forward a little bit here, folks. We can get her down the runway there. right, get her fast forwarded there, and we'll go ahead and play it a little further here. All right, there we go. All right, so, all right, well, with that said, it was I think it was a great flight from Boston to Miami. It was good. No issues there. Successful flight. Let me see. Oh shit. Shaquille, I got you back there. Okay. Let me see. Great landing. Been in and out. Got family. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Hey. Listen. I'm just simply glad to have you. I mean, glad to have. Glad got to see that landing there. As you saw, there was some areas of improvement that I need to make on that landing. But I see where my errors were, right, and things I'm gonna correct and try to show for here going forward. But thanks for your support there, Shaquille. I really appreciate that. Folks, listen, it was a pleasure. Really enjoyed flying with you. We're going to go ahead and call it from here. Everyone enjoy the rest of the weekend here. Those of you who do not have, so please like and subscribe. Definitely going to keep flying. Once again, I want to get a good salute to Captain Shaquille Oatmeal for being here, James as well. We lost him earlier, but glad to have our prime star of folks here who attended. So really thanks for all the support, folks. All right, again, and we'll be catching up soon. All right, everyone, peace out and have a good one. Okay, bye for now. Bye.